So one stream of income is not going to be enough, right? Especially being a Nigerian who is also a millennial, we need all the money that we can get. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you my 7 sources of income at age 33. If at the end of this video you feel there are more options that you can recommend, I'll be glad to hear from you in the comments. So let's get right into it. 6 years ago, when I got my first main job, which was well paying, above average, I thought I had gotten like everything sorted. Now I can achieve my financial goal, even though my goal became more visible when I got this job. But quickly, 2 years into the job, I realized that okay, my salary is not going to be taking me to the destination I have for myself, especially when it comes to my finances. The goals I have were too big, but then my salary was, should I say, capped. So I quickly found out that okay, my salary is not going to be doing it for me. I need more sources of income. There were 3 things I did not really like about depending on my 9 to 5. From realizing this, I quickly found that okay, there were some things that even when I liked the aspect of building a career from my job, I knew that there was a limit to whatever I could earn. Like, even though I'm promoted to the level of director AD, while it will get me closer to my ultimate goal, it will still not get me to that place. So, and another thing was, I did not like the feeling of insecurity I was beginning to get at some point in my job, because then anytime I could just be fired, and what will now happen? Like, I've put all my eggs in one basket, then I'm now having to depend on whatever I can get at that point. I did not really like that about this particular 9 to 5. I also realized that I did not only just want to build a career, because if I'm in my 9 to 5, if I'm depending on only what I'm getting from there, it will limit the amount of influence I wanted to have as a person. Not just in my place of work, but amongst the people out there. Like, I started content creation because I wanted to build influence little by little. At least at this point, I'm still in my 9 to 5. So you would think that, okay, I will focus on that while leaving content creation aside. But then I want to be more influential than I am right now. But I'm already building this. And I found out, if I were to only depend on my 9 to 5, the amount of influence, the amount of goals, the figures I have in my head for myself, for my future, were not going to be actualized if I was only focusing on these things. So all these things now put together now meant that I continuously became obsessed about what can I do to make more money. I needed all the streams of income that I can get. Like I said, if you have any options apart from the ones I'm going to be mentioning, I would love to hear from you in the comments, because I still need more streams of income. But these are my 7 streams of income that I have currently at age 33. But let's get right into it. One thing I have to mention is the fact that me building these streams of income that I'm going to be telling you about now, it was made possible, or at least I kickstarted it from the income I was getting from my 9 to 5 job. So there was really no manual labor. I did not have to do anything strenuous to achieve this. But the only thing that feels kind of strenuous right now, because I'm still trying to put my influence out there, make people to see that okay, this girl has something to talk about, is the aspect of creating a personal brand on social media. And I'm not yet making any money from that. So apart from creating social media videos and all, which over time will definitely bring more money to my sources of income, but right now, all I have created in these 7 streams of income were all made possible from my 9 to 5 job, which I really loved, because it now means that with my 9 to 5, I began to dream bigger than I would have done if I was not in this particular place. Because depending on the salary you're getting, there's a limit to which you can dream. I believe everybody knows this already. So everything I'm going to be telling you about right now came from, or it started from, me having this 9 to 5, which was quite a good salary, but then there's still the limit to this particular salary. So it's also important for you to know that even when you can adapt from my sources of income I'm going to be sharing with you, there are some of them that require you to have a high risk tolerance. So don't just jump into it because I said it is making me money. Think about it. Do you have the ability to bear risk? You can lose some money, you can gain some money. Think to yourself, can you bear the risk that comes with investing? Because there's that aspect of high risk, high reward. So you have to take note of that, because even some of the ones I'm going to be sharing with you right now, sometimes they lose money, sometimes they gain. So you just have to keep this at the back of your mind. My very first source of income is my 9 to 5 salary. Like I said, this is making me quite an amount of money, at least compared to the average Nigerian. I can say my salary is 5 figures and almost close to $500,000 naira. So it is a good salary, at least for a starter, for someone who has worked for 5 years now 6 years now. This year makes it 6 years. It is quite a good salary compared to the average Nigerian. Let me just put it that I'm close to the middle class, but I'm not yet in the middle class, but at least the salary I'm earning is enough to take care of me and help me to build the dreams I have for myself. Investment in a business is the second one. This one I love so much. I love the fact that this opportunity came to me and it was through a family member. At first, I was very skeptical, but I decided to go in for it because I wanted to help this family member who has always helped me at so many points in my life. So it was very easy to enter it now. But then 2 years, 3 years now down the line, I'm so happy I made this decision because from my investment, every 3 months I make 500,000 naira from it. So at the end of the year, I make 2 million naira, and this is because I kept reinvesting the capital, so which meant that my interest kept growing as years went by. And I'm so happy that I really took this leap. I really need to invest in more businesses because this has really helped me to, grow my finances, help me to invest in so many other places that I would have not just been able to invest in if I was focusing on only my 9 to 5. The third one is dividend from stocks. This might not be a lot, let me be honest with you. And especially being that stocks can just go down without even notifying you. So like I said, you have to be ready to have a high risk tolerance. Sometimes this can go up, sometimes it can go down, especially being that, the dividends you get from stocks are usually not a lot. Sometimes you can even get like $0.01 from investing in dividend based stocks. Not all stocks pay dividends, so the ones that tend to pay are not a lot, but at least it is a source of passive income that when it accumulates can definitely make a difference in what you are earning. So dividend stocks is the third one. Now the fourth one, this is another one that I love so much because every day it feels like this keeps going up with the increase in inflation in Nigeria especially, and this is investing in Nigerian treasury bills. So because I work in the banking sector, I have the opportunity to invest in the Nigerian treasury bills, and recently I got to find out that you can only invest in the treasury bills when you have from 1 million naira and above. But I've never really had any cause to invest less than 1 million naira, so I don't really know about this, but it was quite an interesting discovery. But it is something that has really helped me. As of right now, I feel like every single month I have interest coming in from my treasury bills because I've tried to diversify the investments across the months. At least from now till June, I have interest coming in from my investment in treasury bills. So when my salary is coming, I know I have another salary that is coming before the month ends. So this is quite an interesting one that I love so much. If you have the opportunity, go and invest in treasury bills. Another one that's like treasury bills, which I'm planning to enter very soon, is mutual funds. This one, you have to go to Stanbic IBTC for it, or there are other options or other places where you can get mutual funds from, and it is a good source of income. At least in these places, you can get up to 18%, 20%. Just imagine you invest like 2 million naira in these places and you're getting 20%, but this is per annum though. So it is still a good deal and it is a good passive income source. For the fifth one, this is the interest I get from investing in the cooperative in my company. I really love this one. So at every June, July, I know that I'm expecting something from the cooperative in my company. And this is because every month I've set it up in such a way that they remove a percentage of my salary as savings. My money is there. It is still making me interest per annum. So it is quite good, coupled with the benefits that come from investing in cooperatives, which, when there are sales, you get it cheaper. Although I don't really know how cheap that is, but, there are many other options. When there's land available for sale, you are the first to hear about it. So there are so many benefits to investing in cooperatives. At least I still get my interest from, investing over time. So it is another source of income. The sixth is real estate. So real estate does not really give you every month there's cash for you or whatnot. When you invest in real estate, especially when you invest in real estate investment trusts, that is when you invest in real estate, not in the physical land, not in the, building a house, but investing in this, it is called REIT, Real Estate Investment Trust. So it is like investing in platforms like Piggyvest, where you know that, okay, option for you to invest in real estate, but then you don't have any physical real estate, if you get what I'm trying to say, but then you're getting interest from investing in these places. And the interesting thing is that you can get these things for 28%, 30%, different interest, different investments. So I've just been able to diversify my income in such a way that I have the real estate on this platform, which is usually in fractional investment, and then buying land in different places. So this is I'm so excited, but I need more, but I'm excited about the ones I currently have. So it is something that I'm very proud of. Lastly, we have the high yield savings accounts. This is another one that I feel like has really given me a lot of money over time. Because when you put your money in platforms like Piggyvest, AfriInvest, Cowrywise, there are so many platforms now in Nigeria where you can put your money and make good money. And these platforms usually pay you interest per month. And one thing I really love is, the interest I get from investing or saving in dollars. So like over the years, because I've left my money in there, when I say over the years, it does not mean like 5 years. This is just like 2 years, 3 years ago. I put my money in the flex dollar in one of these platforms, and every month I get $4. I've never added any money to that account since the dollar increased, but then I keep getting interest from investing in these places. So it is quite interesting. High yield savings account is something that everybody should have. And when you automate your savings so that you don't have any choice, but this money goes straight there, you get your interest. Sometimes there is even options for you to lock your money in these places and you make serious and good interest. So I just thought to share with you guys these 7 sources of income I currently have, which I'm enjoying lately, and it has really created this passive income for me whereby my salary is coming, but then before the end of the month again, I know that I have another source of income coming, and this has made me to build the lifestyle that I currently have and I'm enjoying right now. So you might want to choose from them which one you want to invest in and start building your passive income streams. So guys, this is all I have to share with you guys. If you love this kind of videos, just let me know. I would love to share with you more personal stuff because I feel like people can learn from these things and apply it in their lives. But if you are one that has low risk tolerance, try and choose wisely where you can invest your money, where you are comfortable, so that when you are losing money, and especially don't put all your eggs in one basket. Diversify these your investments and you find that you get to reap the benefits of it. So guys, I'll see you in my next one. I hope this video was helpful to you. If it was, you might want to click any of these videos that you see on the screen because I know it will definitely help you. While at it, make sure to click that like button, subscribe to the channel, and join this budding family. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.